Listen, if you're still paying premium prices for cookies, I'm about to save your snack budget and upgrade your dessert game. Because the truth is, some of the cheapest cookie brands in America taste so good, they make the fancy stuff feel like a scam. And today, I'm naming names, real brands you can actually find in US supermarkets and online, with real prices. Quick note before we get deliciously controversial. Prices can vary by store and region, but the numbers I'm using are the current listed prices on Walmart.com in February 2026. So you're not hearing vague, around $5 nonsense. You're getting receipts. All right, grab a glass of milk, because these are 5 cheap cookie brands that are better than the expensive ones. And number 1 is the one people swear is just as good as the premium brand. Let's go. First up, Great Value Chocolate Chip Cookies. Yes, the Walmart brand, and yes, I'm saying it out loud. If you've ever side-eyed store-brand cookies like they're made of sadness and cardboard, I need you to rewire your brain today. The Great Value Chocolate Chip Chewy cookies are sitting at about $3 for a 13-ounce bag. That's roughly 23 cents per ounce, which is basically budget royalty in 2026. Now here's why these beat expensive cookies. They do the one thing premium brands love to promise but sometimes fail to deliver. They actually taste like a fresh, soft cookie. You get that chewy middle, that slightly crisp edge, and enough chocolate chips that you don't feel like you're eating cookie-flavored bread. They're not trying to be fancy, they're trying to be satisfying, and they succeed. Now let's compare that to a popular, expensive chocolate chip cookie people buy when they want to feel fancy. Tate's Bake Shop chocolate chip cookies. Delicious? Yes, but the price is the reality check. About $4.97 for a 7-ounce bag. That's around 71 cents per ounce. So you're paying roughly 3 times more per ounce for a cookie that's thinner and crispier. If you love that ultra-thin crunch, Tate's has a place. But if you want maximum comfort cookie satisfaction for minimum money, Great Value is the sneak attack. And here's the first watch this moment you can try. Put 2 Great Value cookies in the microwave for 8 seconds, then press them around a scoop of vanilla ice cream. If someone tells you that tastes cheap, they're lying to protect their ego. Second, Chips Ahoy! Original. I know, this one is legendary, and yes, it's mainstream, but hear me out. It's still one of the best cheap wins in the cookie aisle because it delivers consistent texture, solid chocolate flavor, and it plays perfectly with milk. And the price? About $3.87 for a 13-ounce pack on Walmart.com. That's not boutique pricing. That's I can buy these without starting a budget meeting pricing. Now, why do I say Chips Ahoy can beat expensive cookies? Because expensive brands often chase artisan vibes and forget the core mission, be snackable. Chips Ahoy is snackable. It's the cookie you grab on the way out the door. It's the cookie you crush into pudding. It's the cookie you dip in coffee when nobody's watching. If you want an easy, this tastes like a dessert menu hack, crumble Chips Ahoy over Greek yogurt, drizzle a little honey, and suddenly you're eating something that feels like it costs $11 in a cafe. That's the power of a cookie that does its job.
Third, Keebler Chips Deluxe. This is one of those brands that quietly stays in the kid cookie section and somehow ends up being the cookie adults destroy at midnight. Specifically, Keebler Chips Deluxe varieties are known for that thick, classic bakery-style bite. On Walmart.com, one listed option is Keebler Chips Deluxe Rainbow Cookies, 11.3 ounces for about $3.58. That's a heavy bag for under $4. Here's what makes Chips Deluxe a better than expensive cookie: the texture. You get a hearty crunch with a softish interior depending on the variety and freshness, and the chocolate-to-dough ratio is usually generous. Some premium brands taste like they're rationing the good stuff like it's wartime. Keebler's like, here, have another chip, have 2. And if you're the type who buys expensive gourmet cookies because you want that thick bakery bite, Keebler Chips Deluxe is often the cheaper way to scratch that itch. Pro move? Smash a couple into a bowl, add a splash of milk, wait 20 seconds, Congratulations, you've created cookie cereal that tastes like childhood but costs like adulthood can still afford joy. Fourth, Mother's Original Circus Animal Cookies. Okay, these are not luxury cookies. They're not pretending to be. They're pure chaos, pure nostalgia, pure I open the bag and suddenly half is gone. And the price is honestly wild for how addictive they are. About $3.74 for a 9-ounce resealable bag on Walmart.com. Why are these better than expensive? Because expensive cookies sometimes try so hard to be sophisticated that they forget fun exists. Circus animal cookies are fun. The frosting, the sprinkle crunch, the slightly crumbly cookie underneath. They're not delicate, they're not subtle, they're just happy. And I'm telling you right now, if you serve these at a party in a bowl, people will act like they're just trying one, and then you'll catch them circling back like it's a refill station. If you want to elevate them into something that feels premium, dip half of one in melted chocolate, set it on parchment paper, and let it cool. Now you've got a fancy cookie that costs you pennies but looks like it belongs in a gift box. Fifth, Lorna Doone Shortbread. These are the quiet assassin cookies. They don't scream for attention, they don't have flashy packaging energy, but if you like buttery, crumbly, melt-in-your-mouth shortbread, and you've ever paid premium prices for imported shortbread, Lorna Doone is your budget-friendly cheat code. On Walmart.com, one listing is Lorna Doone shortbread cookies in a 10 snack pack box for about $5.47. Now yes, this is a little higher than the $3 and change cookies, but here's why it still counts as a cheap brand that beats expensive. Because shortbread gets expensive fast when you go premium. Example, Walker's Shortbread Fingers, a classic expensive shortbread pick. On Walmart.com, one listing shows about $4.99 for 5.3 ounces. So you're paying premium pricing for a smaller amount of cookies, and you usually don't get the convenience factor. Lorna Doone gives you that buttery shortbread vibe that pairs with everything: coffee, tea, hot chocolate, even ice cream. And the snack pack format is clutch. Throw one in a bag, keep one in the car, hide one from your family like it's a precious artifact. Here's a next-level trick. Spread a thin layer of peanut butter between two Lorna Doones, then dip the edge in melted chocolate. Chill it. That's basically a homemade gourmet cookie sandwich, and it'll taste like something you'd pay premium money for. Now let me hit you with the uncomfortable truth. A lot of expensive cookies are expensive because of branding, positioning, and the feeling they sell, not always because they taste 3 times better. Like take Pepperidge Farm Milanos, a popular, fancier aisle cookie. On Walmart.com, one listing shows about $4.52 for a 7.5-ounce bag. Milanos are good, no hate, but are they automatically better than a $3.58 bag of Chips Deluxe or a $3 bag of great value chewy chips? Not if your goal is pure snack satisfaction. So here's the real strategy. Stop buying cookies based on price tags and start buying them based on purpose. If you want soft and chewy comfort, Great Value Chocolate Chip Chewy wins for the money. If you want a classic milk dunker that never disappoints, Chips Ahoy Original is still a beast. If you want thick, classic, bakery-ish energy on a budget, Keebler Chips Deluxe is the sleeper pick. If you want pure, nostalgic chaos and party bowl domination, Mother's Circus Animal Cookies will disappear faster than your willpower. And if you want buttery shortbread vibes without paying imported cookie taxes, Lorna Doone gets it done. And now let me hit you with something from me, because this is where the comment section gets fun. Tell me the one cookie brand you think is overrated, the one everyone hypes up, the one that costs too much, the one that made you go, "That's it?" I want names. And if you want a part 2, I'll do cheap cookies that taste like Girl Scout cookies, or store-brand snacks that beat name brands, or even the best cookies under $4 ranked like a championship. Just say the word. Because the best feeling on earth is biting into a cookie that tastes expensive while your wallet stays unbothered.